crossover now live to join Joseph Akablay, who is having a conversation with the Gomoa East DCE.
From the presidency. And so DISEC met and agreed on a 2-month ultimatum, or if you like, moratorium for residents to leave the place. And that 2 months ends today, being 30th of September. After that, the rest of the matter is a national security issue. So the demolition, the actual demolition, may commence anytime from after today. So that is what is going on, and we decided to put out that final reminder to residents that the last day is here. So basically that is it.
And what is the specific reason for the demolition? Is it a case that, I mean, because we've heard it being put out there that the area has become a crime haven of sorts? I mean, what specifically is the reason?
It's a myriad of factors. The first is what you have just mentioned. You know, Buduburam has become so notoriously popular for criminal activities. A number of robbers are often chased to that place for arrests and those things. I hope you have not also lost sight of the fact that it was just Buduburam, the same Buduburam, that 2 able-bodied policemen were gunned down one hot afternoon, and several of them. So the security matter challenge is one. But that aside, the place itself has outlived its usefulness. By that I mean it has ceased to be a camp since 2010. Because 1919, when the place was acquired, if you like, to be used as a camp for the refugees from Sierra Leone, Liberia, and co. That has ceased since 2010, because when Liberia became stable, Sierra Leone and those things, the United Nations High Commission on Refugees and the Ghana Refugee Board both undertook repatriation and sent the people there, those who wanted to. And those who wanted to integrate into Ghana, i.e. accept that, they want to be Ghanaians forever, were also given the option. And from my information, they were also given monies to be able to leave the camp and settle anywhere they wanted in Ghana. That is what some have failed to do and have remained there and have become a conduit for other if you like, non-refugees to also infiltrate into the camp and perpetrate all manner of crime that you and I know. So, aside the crime aspect, the camp itself is no more a camp. And indeed, the chiefs who offered the place to government for use as a camp are also demanding their land back for use for other purposes. Just this morning, I met a team. They came. We have met, I think, about 5 teams who all have interest. We are talking of 141-acre land. So it's not unusual to have more than one owner. They have all come, and interestingly, they are all behind. They support the demolition for the place to be used for some other uses. What is left is maybe the dividends that will go to each of those landowners and those things when the place is eventually used for the other purposes we are contemplating. So as for the reasons behind, they are like I said, is a myriad of them.
So far, in terms of the inhabitants,
once a time.
So on the point of decommissioning in 2010, some say that they are still refugees, and also in terms of the integration into the Ghanaian society, they have not been given the package they were promised, and are asking for more time, and also for what they were promised to be given to them, housing, education, and the likes. They say they will be given. What do you say to that? And also, which specific areas?
If you could let me react to those ones, because if you string them, I may skip some.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the issue of compensation package, I'm sure those here are responsibility of the United Nations. That's how come they are under the UNHCR. So whatever is due them, I'm sure is being looked at over there. My duty for now does not include considering resettlement package and whatever. I am tasked to bring it to their attention, being the DC in the area, that the place will be demolished. Whatever is due them by way of resettlement, reintegration, those things, I'm sure they know the appropriate quarters that handles those things. But let me add that just yesterday, the refugee board were here, and they actually promised that yes, they are bringing buses to pick their few people of concern. That is the description they give. People of concern who are still at that place, they are picking them to a place somewhere in Western region. They say they still have a refugee camp there. So I think that is sorted out. I'm sure while they are there, they can continue to engage the appropriate authorities regarding whatever package is due them.
And that's the Gomoa East District's Chief Executive explaining that there has not been any extension to that notice given persons who live in Buduburam. As you know, today is the last day for them to evacuate. The place has been earmarked for demolition. But he also talks about the fact that the dates for the exact demolition has not been given, except that persons living there will have to evacuate close of day today. There hasn't been any extension in the time that's been given.